Hi everybody, good morning. It's Meg and it's time for another early morning book review. And I don't know what it is with the books that I've been reading lately, but I came across another stinker. Another 2 thumbs down. And that was Junior Miss by Sally Benson. This was written in 1942, and normally I love books from that period because they talk about the war. And they talk about, America coming together and go team go and pulling for Team USA and the sacrifices people make to help the boys overseas. We had none of that in here. This was an exploration in very bad upper middle class values. So we follow, through this book, we follow Judy Graves. And so Judy Graves is the youngest in the family. She's about 12 or 13, and she's heavy set, and they want to make sure that we know she's heavy set from the beginning. So she's heavy set, and she has her sister Lois, who is 15, who is not heavy set and is very pretty and so self-centered. She's so self-centered. And then we have Mr. Graves and Mrs. Graves. And really, these are just some horrible people. First off, we start out, and it's not a story, it's more like a series of vignettes about Judy Graves' life, about this young girl's life. And you feel sorry for Judy at the beginning because she wants to get this fancy winter coat. It's a squirrel collared red leaf sash at the side coat, and she wants to get it, and they go to the department store to get it, and it doesn't fit. And she's all, it's a size 14. They make sure they tell you it's a size 14, and she's all kind of crammed in there and everything like that. And so Mrs. Graves says maybe we shouldn't get it. But Lois, the older sister, says, no, we have to get it. And, she looks great in it and everything like that. And you just know that Lois is doing that to be mean. That they should take her to the Junior Miss department, which I guess is what the book is named after. That she needs to go up in the department store and up in size to the Junior Miss department. But they don't do that. And from there on, it just goes south. We have a maid, Hilda, that they're not particularly nice to. They're not particularly nice to Hilda. She has a friend, Judy has a friend in another apartment building. They live in New York City. She has a friend in another apartment building, and she's kind of talks down to the friend because she doesn't have a maid. They go to see Judy in a play, and Mrs. Graves wants to make sure that Lois, this is the older girl, is dressed appropriately for her age group. And so she looks around in the auditorium at the other girls Lois's age, and she ticks off how all the other girls don't look as nice as Lois. And Lois is wearing this beautiful kind of seafoam taffeta dress and everything like that. Mr. and Mrs. Graves have never heard of The Tempest by William Shakespeare. And then when Judy is cast as the drunken sailor in The Tempest, and I forget the name of the character, then Mrs. Graves gets all upset that she's cast as this drunken sailor and everything like that. And it's just bad values all the way through. Judy writes an essay. I'm giving a lot of spoilers, but I'm telling you, you don't need to read it because it really is pretty stinky. Judy writes an essay about her life, and she talks about life when she was a young child in 1933. And this is almost a direct quote from the book. When Daddy lost all of his money, and I had to go to an icky public school. And her mother freaks out, and her mother's like, well, don't put that in the essay. We don't want people to know that you had to go to an icky public school for a year until Daddy got his money back and everything. And it's just, it's like bad values on parade. That's really what it should have been. It should have been Junior Miss by Sally Benson, Bad Values on Parade. So don't read it. Don't give it the time of day. I mean, if you want to feel bad about the way some people think about other people, if you want to really explore upper middle class values at their worst, this is the book for you. If you're wanting a light read that's entertaining and that's enjoyable and where you don't hate everybody, stay away from Junior Miss by Sally Benson. So that's 3 stinkers in a row. I had Jaws, I had The Only One Left, and now I have Junior Miss by Sally Benson. So I've got to find something to break my streak. I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea what I'm going to read next. But as soon as I figure that out, I will post it. So give me a like and hit subscribe. I'm so excited for all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And the people that are still hanging on, I appreciate that too. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll check you later.